Boa noite, amigos do canal Futebol Virtual Games. Vai começar a quarta rodada das eliminatórias para a Copa do Mundo do continente europeu. O primeiro jogo é França contra a Suécia. Vamos tentar trazer todos os jogos hoje, né? Todos os 27 jogos. Lembrando que a tabela da competição você encontra aqui na comunidade do canal Futebol Virtual Games. Eu deixei em cima ali do banner com jogos o link. É só clicar no link e você vai ter acesso à tabela do campeonato, também na nossa comunidade no Facebook. Eliminatórias para a Copa do Mundo 2018-2019, que será realizada na Rússia. Falta terminar a eliminatórias para da Europa e também a eliminatória da CONCACAF. E restam os jogos da repescagem, né? Da África e da América do Sul. Então, galera, vamos para o jogo. França contra Suécia. E você vai torcer para quem? Vai torcer para a França? Hashtag França. Vai torcer para a Suécia? Hashtag Suécia. Deixe sua curtida, inscreva-se no canal Futebol Virtual Games e compartilhe o vídeo nas redes sociais. Canal Futebol Virtual Games aqui. Seu jogo vira realidade.
Bonsoir à tous, merci d'avoir choisi notre soirée de football plutôt qu'une série ou un film. On va tout faire pour essayer de vous donner raison. Les conditions de jeu sont bonnes, le ciel est dégagé, la lumière est belle, les tribunes sont pleines, la pelouse est dans un état presque parfait. Espérons maintenant que les joueurs seront à la hauteur de leur réputation et pourront exprimer tout leur talent. On a hâte que ça débute.
Ce stade est un décor magnifique pour cette affiche. Quel plaisir d'être là.
Et on écoute l'hymne national de la Suède. Et voici l'hymne national de la France.
À votre avis d'arène, qui fera la différence dans cette rencontre?
Je vote Antoine Griezmann. J'adore cet ailier, comme il repique pour affoler les défenses. Quelle vitesse! C'est un futur très grand.
Oh, je vais pas vous contredire, c'est vraiment un grand attaquant.
Le match commence.
Oh, Griezmann. Il va provoquer.
Mbappé.
Pas de solution, demi-tour. Kanté. Raphaël Varane.
C'est joué long, attention.
Il ne se pose pas de questions. Sidibé.
Il joue dans l'espace.
Il a trébuché sur cette intervention. Et un contact qui n'était pas régulier. Coup franc.
Ça pourrait être une sanction administrative, mais là, l'arbitre ne sort pas de carton.
Un coup franc pas évident, l'angle est plutôt fermé. Alors, comment va-t-il la jouer? Et la tête! Ah, dommage, ça ne passe pas loin.
Ah, ça aurait pu faire mouche, c'est pas passé loin.
C'était difficile comme geste.
La Suède qui semble jouer davantage sur les ailes en ce moment.
Oui, c'est vrai, on le voit bien d'ailleurs depuis notre poste commentateur. Et dans quel but, à votre avis, Darren?
Je pense qu'ils essaient d'étirer un peu le bloc parce que c'est quand même très compact en face.
Oh, la maîtrise, quel bonheur pour les yeux.
C'était intéressant cette action. Dommage qu'il n'ait pas pu aller au bout.
Il est sorti du jeu.
L'assistant lève son drapeau.
Pas facile à juger quand même.
Ligne de l'œuf. Lustig.
Ah, ça n'a pas pu aller plus loin. Il était quand même pas mal ce tacle.
À la régulière, il est battu, joli tacle.
Oh, le bon ballon.
Pas de faute. La Suède peut enfin respirer après ce coup de chaud. Ça passera sur le côté, il la remet. Ouais, c'était bien dans l'idée, mais personne pour la reprendre.
Ah, il manque de bol là. Mais il faut qu'il soit plus tranchant.
Il est côté droit, il y a un truc à faire. Quelle passe. Toivonen qui choisit le côté gauche.
Il glisse le ballon en profondeur.
Il a essayé d'y aller seul, mais sans réussite.
La surface était surpeuplée pour le coup. Impossible de déclencher un tir correct.
Il cherche la profondeur.
Ce sera une remise en jeu. Neymar.
Pogba. Attention.
Oh, la main ferme.
C'est centré dans l'axe.
Danger repoussé pour le moment.
Et ce ballon vers ses attaquants.
Pris au piège du hors-jeu.
C'est la fin de la première période. Certains joueurs ont l'air fatigués. La pause va leur faire du bien.
Pas de but dans cette première période, mais ce match est loin d'être terminé.
La défense a fait du super boulot. Ils ont bien contenu les attaques adverses. Je ne me souviens même pas d'une occasion.
Aucun but marqué, donc on en reste à 0-0. L'arbitre siffle le coup d'envoi de la seconde période.
On a vu les stats et avec 2 fois plus de tirs d'un côté, c'est étonnant que les deux équipes ne parviennent pas à se départager.
Griezmann. Bon, il est solide, il récupère le ballon. C'est bien défendu, il fallait vraiment être solide.
Mbappé
Qui cherche à construire. Bien servi. C'est dégagé.
Il tente de la jouer dans l'espace.
L'interception au bon moment. S'il le trouve. Oh, Griezmann. La passe dans la profondeur. Ekdal. Mendy. Il est passé. Oh oui. La passe interceptée.
Ils ne vont pas chercher leurs adversaires. C'est intéressant.
Comment ça explique?
Ils restent à distance, ça leur permet de mieux lire le jeu plutôt que de se précipiter sur la balle.
Ah, ok. Oh, Griezmann.
Pour trouver la faille dans la défense. Ça peut partir en contre. Toivonen.
C'est joué long, attention.
Ce contre peut très bien aller au bout.
Il y a peut-être un coup à jouer.
Il va frapper.
L'arbitre estime que c'est une simulation.
C'est un petit malin et pensait tromper l'arbitre. Il était bien placé.
Lustig qui cherche la profondeur. Lemar. C'est joué long, c'est dangereux. Berg.
Oh, ils l'ont échappé belle.
Mendy.
Qu'il y a de la liberté.
Lemar.
Les deux équipes doivent faire attention au contre maintenant. Il faut garder ce ballon, faire tourner, être patient et saisir sa chance.
Il joue dans l'espace. Ça sent la frappe.
Le bon dribble.
À toute vitesse vers la surface.
Ah, mais quel dommage, quel gâchis, mais il n'arrive pas.
Il est bien placé.
Il y a du jeu, il y a du dynamisme. Malheureusement, ça reste stérile.
La passe dans la profondeur.
Oh, la frappe. La frappe. Et l'arbitre signale la fin du match. Ça s'est joué à rien dans ces dernières secondes. On a vu des belles choses dans cette rencontre. Il a manqué les buts. Comme souvent dans ces cas-là, c'était un match nul intéressant, mais 0-0 à l'arrivée.
Alors dites-moi, dites-nous, qu'avez-vous pensé de ce match?
Je dirais que c'était un match équilibré et pas sans intérêt. Mais il a manqué un petit quelque chose des deux côtés.
On est malheureusement obligé de se quitter maintenant, Darren. Merci d'avoir vécu ce match à mes côtés. Très belle soirée à vous tous. À très bientôt.
Merci Grégoire, on remet ça quand vous voulez.
wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
There's the whistle. He's made good progress from a deep position. Pumps it into the area. Away from immediate danger. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Goes long. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And here's the chance to counter. Battles to win it back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a terrific surge down the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a loose ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Brings it forward. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Can he finish? Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Played out to the right. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Plays it out wide. Oh, well intercepted. No question, that's a foul. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here. Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Can he find a finish now? He acknowledges that he should have ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Goes for goal! It's in! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's had a shot! Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, he's broken through. Chance to shoot. Big chance. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And the through ball is intercepted. He's gone for it! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Bulgaria can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
And back to base. Gets it upfield. Boots it to safety. Chance to break. And that's well defended. Out to the left it goes. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bulgaria really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Everybody standing for the national anthem of the Netherlands. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So off we go then. What an adventurous run from a defender. Can he put it away? That is wayward.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Strickman. Barble. And he's away. Barble! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Memphis Depay with the short one. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Aqui. Joaquin. And the counter is on. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Keeps everyone guessing. Now short, he's gone for it! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And it's Tete. He's pinged one through here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ball forward. What does he try from here? It's a loose ball. Memphis Depay breaks on here. Now it's Memphis Depay going through. Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Blint. Proper pings it out wide. The Netherlands given another corner. And it's Tete. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. The Netherlands seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets wrestled off the ball. Van Dijk. Strootman. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And out to safety. That's been won straight back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He'll fancy himself from here. Joaquin! Oh, that's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half off to a spectacular start. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. The Netherlands concede and find themselves unexpectedly behind. Out to the left it goes. Aqui. Strootman. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets into some space. Strootman. Swallow. Massive leap! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Babel simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Pushes it out wide. And Dijk boots it to safety. Over to the left. Ake plays it long. Looking for space out wide. Barbel. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
The Netherlands have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Knocks it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Shot a goal! It's come back out! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Strootman. And it's got through. He's left his man. Hits it! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's been levered clear.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, good interception. Here it comes. Get a throw in. The Netherlands have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's one! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident, The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Hungary have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And we're underway. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Shot at goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
It's come loose. Shall I? Keeps everyone guessing. Shall I? He's got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Chances coming thick and fast. It's another set piece. Looking to dink it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Belts one. Well, that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Shall I? Going full steam down the flank. Shall I? A really good feat. Out towards the flank. Chills one in. Danger averted for now. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Clears it out of harm's way. Tins it out wide. Can he put it away? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And out to safety. It's always going to be the keepers. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's onside! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well played, he saw that coming. Now the counter. Right through the middle. Face to face with the king. Is it in? He's scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Tries to stroke it through. They've been given a corner. Header! Really well taken goal. Hungary are all square. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
That has... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Hungary head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each. And the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Hungary playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And that has been clubbed away.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Going through. Crosses it. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's hoisted clear. Brings it forward. Oh, the shot's on! Goal, Hungary! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Hungary go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Can't get the better of his opposite number, and he has been fouled there. paid to a promising move. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he score? Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Just brushed off the ball there. He's through the middle. Surely he scores!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, real chance, shoots! That's a real chance missed.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
They've played it short. Forward it goes. Could move up a gear here. He's left his man. Gets good distance on it. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, as a presence, Peter, he's the important link, so he attracts most attention.
Up for the header! Goal! Hungary! And they've got their lead back. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
With a delicate ball. Aimed long and direct. He's got away. He'll have a dip. It's broken loose. He's going after it. He's gone for it! The ball's loose, and he's after it. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. We're with you at the St. Jakob Park here in Basel, certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing stadia in Europe. We stand for the national anthem of Switzerland. Switzerland have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So it's away we go then. Berami tries to get it forward quickly. Turns and goes, shoots! Goal! Switzerland! And that's got him off to a flyer! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Switzerland go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Owen plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's got options out wide. Now it's Seferovic. Berami tries lifting it over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It's come loose. Shaqiri could move up a gear here. He's left it. It's Seferovic! This could fall kindly. It's in! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Jamaili, oh, they could break here. Now it's Seferovic. He's through, it's one-on-one. Seferovic! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Seferovic cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
And it's Shaqiri. Referee's given a throw. That's sprayed out wide. Lichtsteiner does it out wide and in space. Gets good distance on it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's made certain that won't get through. Neustetter. Georgian. Owen. Aimed long and direct. Out of play for a goal kick. Berami looks to thread it through, and the finish! Danger averted for now. Now the counter. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Shaqiri. Seferovic going through. Chance! Looking to shoot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Switzerland are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're underway again. Owen. Lichtsteiner does well there, alert. Forward it goes. Berami. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Owen. Could try cutting inside here. Rodriguez gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. In with a header! Sticks it away! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Keeper goes long. Done very well to intervene. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Neustetter. Can he finish? And another time! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Now it's Shaqiri. He's left his man. Shaqiri. And that is going out for a goal kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Lichtsteiner positions himself well and cuts it out. And now the finish! Dashing forward at pace. Seferovic takes the long option. Going through. Embo shoots! And it's hoisted clear. And that's been levered clear. It's wrestled off the ball. Great leap! It's a goal! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
Well, the instruction from the manager will...
And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Switzerland simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. I think this turns on, Jim.
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. So off we go then. Andre Silva. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could move up a gear here. Has he picked him out? Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Pumps it into the area. Bernardo Silva puts his foot on the gas. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, nice touch. And he has been fouled there. That's been levered clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Going through. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. He's off on a It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to make a great save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! Just off target.
Andre Silva certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's a decent ball. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Still goalless. He's through. Needed a better pass there. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Crosses in a low one. Well, they could break here. And out to safety. Gets wrestled off the ball. Defence has got rid of that. Forward it goes. And it's got through. He's left his man. Up to meet it. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mario battles to win it back. Into the channel. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's broken through. João Mario shapes the shoots. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Portugal. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. So your views on the first half?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Portugal, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. The action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's put paid to a promising move. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is. Knocks it away. Here's a corner, good chance. Can he score? Back of the net! And this is getting better and better. Portugal grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And now the breakaway, going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Aimed long and direct. It's a loose ball. Andre Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Defender's on the back foot. And help's available out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for them.
And another time! Yes! And surely that settles it. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Portugal take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Just brushed off the ball there. And now they can launch a counter. Going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's hoisted clear. João Moutinho gets it back. João Mario goes looking. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Plays it out to the wing. Dinks one in. Oh, really tidy into... Hits it! João Mario. Already, of course, on the score sheet. And that's been won straight back. Aimed long and direct. The final whistle. Portugal, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, that was impressive. Match that. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
So off we go then. Gebrselassie. Suchi. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Going through, and the ball's come out. Up to meet it. Goal, Norway!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Norway take the early advantage. Omar El Abdullawi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, they could break here. He's away. He's found his man. Just the goalkeeper looking to shoot. Now, can he capitalise? Norway get it back again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Brings it forward. It is quite a run he's making here. Gebrselassie wanders offside.
He just needs a cooler head to get that right. He got a little excited in his willingness to run clear.
Barida. Schick. Gets it upfield. Johansson. Come back to the keeper. Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed long and direct. Henriksen. The Czech Republic are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Gebre He's got options out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Big chance! And that certainly packed a punch. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the second half gets underway.
The Czech Republic need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Schick. Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Krejci. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. The Czech Republic have it back and they can go again. The Czech Republic still a single goal behind. Forward. What does he try from here? He's left his man. And out to safety. Garida. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry...
Massive leap! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goal-keeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Has got rid of that.
The Czech Republic showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Garida.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's through, it's one-on-one. It's on a plate. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Yeah, and he smashed it right down the middle. It was just as well the keeper didn't hold his position.
So that's 2 now without reply. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Has gone out. He's gone for it! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Selassie cuts it out. Forward it goes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
The Czech Republic lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
With that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Northern Ireland have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Davis into opposition territory. Time to deliver. Davis. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Brunt goes on an adventurous run. Boots it to safety. And it's Davis. Has a pop! He's got away with one there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Plays a clever pass. Play for a throw. Crossed it. A spectacular effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
It's a loose ball. Gets it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And now the breakaway. He's made good progress from a deep position. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Gets into a dangerous position. Steve Davis. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Still waiting for the first goal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Davis. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? He's made sure that that won't get through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Gets his foot in there. Macaulay. Johnny Evans. Brunt. Steve Davis. And it's Lafferty. It's come loose.
Lafferty really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Steve Davis battles to win it back. And that has been clubbed away. Lafferty. It's Davis! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Steve Davis really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Gets up to head it! That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, that's neat. Brunt. There are a few waiting for it. And it's hoisted clear. Steve Davis is being picked on here.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Face to face with the keeper.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Over to the left, back into the middle. Trout calling, he'll have a dip! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Steve Davis tings it out wide.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And that's been won straight back. And that will be the final act. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Northern Ireland could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It has to be the brains of the operation, Toni Kroos. He's another one of the elite passers in world football.
Shoots!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Kadira. Mesut Ozil. Müller. Kimmich. Müller looking to get on the end of this. Can't get the better of his opposite number. They've managed to get it away. Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil. Draxler! It's surely this time. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Müller certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kroos battles to win it back. Neuer sends that a long way. Oh, great ball! He's got away. Everything was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Close, great challenge. Hector has it in a wide position, so what next? Shoots! Goal! Germany! First blood drawn. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Kimmich. And it's Müller.
Germany have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So going for goal! Think he can pounce on that. And in it goes! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Drexler did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. Alex. Oh, nice touch. Danilo. A really good feat. He's left his man. Big chance! And the follow-up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. Hector. Receives it from behind. He's had a shot! Quality ball drilled in low.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
Mesmerzel doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Hector tries lifting it over. There's the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kadira. Kimmich. Muller. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's looked long this time. There's no flag. Played out to the right. Mesut Ozil. Kimmich has come steaming up. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they are cruising away. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Good idea, just poorly executed. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? It's a throw in. Muller. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. And help's available out wide. Massive leap! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Neuer gets it upfield. Now it's Muller. It's one! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Muller. Jerome Boateng. Kadira. Mesut Ozil. Kimmich has created one goal already. He's through the middle. They've won a corner. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Aimed long and direct. And the defence can get it clear. And has put a stop to that. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Offside, I think? Yes, it is. Mats Hummels. Kadira. Mesut Ozil. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Muller. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well positioned to make that interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been. They really dug deep.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And so we stand for the anthems. Austria have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I would say Seamus Coleman is no slacker. He spends as much time in the opposition's half as he does his own. And when he commits forward, he's prepared to go the whole way. And it's earned him his fair share of goals too, so watch out for that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Trudle demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. And he's onside. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Chance! Can he score? He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Shoots! Goal, Ireland! Long duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Ireland go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Brady. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. A lovely bit of skill. Gets good distance on it. Just brushed off the ball there. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's out for a goal kick. Otter plays it out to the flank. Hoists it high. Brady crosses in a low one. And he's going long. And that's been levered clear. Ball's gone out of play. Heave to the back post.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And out to safety. Out wide to the right. Hendrick. Plays it long. Looking for space out wide. Forward it goes. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Myler. Here's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we're off again.
Austria don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Now it's long.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Arta. Coleman. Brady. And that's sprayed out wide. Drilled in low. Arnautovic. Myler. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure. Simple as that.
And the ball is out of play. Myler. And it's Arnautovic. Nicely measured pass. Has a hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Players' body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Arnautovic. Arnautovic. He's gone for it! He scored! They are right back in business. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, he's found him in space. It's being played forward. Alaba. Great ball. Big chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Ireland have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
He's got options in the box, and he'll have a dip! In it goes! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Ireland have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And time is up. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Oh, what a game. That's what you call seizing the moment. Once the first went in, they became possessed. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. Here's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And we're underway. Out towards the flank. Caught offside that time.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Great run on the overlap here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he just whacks it away. Has a swing at it! It's good distance on it. Goes down, but nothing given. No goals as yet. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Played it short, hit into the middle, knocks it away. Big chance here! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal! This could fall anywhere! He's got away! He's left his man! Oh, really good feet from him. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Gets wrestled off the ball. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes. Antonio. And it's been taken straight back. There are a few waiting for it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Boots it to safety. Antonio. Can't get the better of his opposite number. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Jada. Going through. Keeper goes long. Loose ball, who's going to get that? He's going after it. He goes long. And it's hoisted clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And he's straight offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Loose. And that's been won straight back. Looking for space out wide. Massive leap! Aimed low and direct. And here's the chance to counter. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Could move up a gear here. Has it out wide now. Up to meet it! What about it?
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it away now.
And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny. Just a goal in it. But that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And we rise now for the Serbian national anthem. Wales lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, It depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
We have already started here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Allen. And it's Ramsey. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Ramsey really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
All the way back, and they start again. Now it's Lajic. Milivojevic. Rukavina. He slid it through. Lajic. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Wales present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
That is some save from Hennessy.
I had a gut feeling they'd missed the penalty, but they have to find a gutsiness themselves from here.
Now it's Mitrovic. Now it's Tadic. It's anyone's ball. Tadic. Mitrovic has a go! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Ledley gets it back. Mitrovic. Folks. Milivojevic. And it's Tadic. Tadic. Now a chance to break. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And more than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, he's not going to get that. Folks. Bale. Rukavina did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lajic. Williams gets good distance on it. Serbia have it back and they can go again. Over to the left. Here it comes. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Ledley. And he's there to make a great save.
Folks really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. start of the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Oh, good interception. Ledley. Vokes. Ramsey. Vokes. It's gone a long way up and away. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Looking for space out wide. It's going to be another throw. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Up he gets! Rukavina knocks it away. Savage. Kolarov. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's a throw. And there's going to be another change here. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's Bale. Taylor. That's great strength on the ball. Matic tries to get it forward quickly. Vokes. Bale. Taylor going through. Tries to dink it in. Ivanovic gets it away. So, the manager making the last of his changes. And it's hoisted clear. And he just whacks it away. He's got away, drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Wales showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Taylor gets into the right position to intercept. Has gone out. Wales are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rukavina with a long pass. Towering header! Oh, what about that? Save the best for last! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Serbia take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that is that. One goal settled. It's an exciting game that just got away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
And that gets things running. And that's a throw-in. Mkhitaryan. Haman. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's left his man. Looks to thread it through. Here it comes. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Ball is over the line. Nicely controlled. Mkhitaryan. Now can he finish? Has a pop! And the follow-up! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
He's got away. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Tries lifting it over. Deftly done. He's away! Shot at goal! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many...
He's had a go! He's got away with one there. Out to the left it goes. It's come loose. Hamann. Aimed long and direct. Loose ball, who's going to get that? We can get that clear. Hit long and direct. In comes the corner. Boots it to safety. Shoots! And it's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Forward it goes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that's been levered clear. Going through. It's still going. Where to next? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're already back underway here. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And another time! He has kept it out. What great reactions. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
In for a header. Harmlessly behind. Battles to win it back. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Jovetic. Now a chance to break. Big chance! Goal! They're back within reach! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's got through. Up for the header! A real chance to break. Just brushed off the ball there. Mkhitaryan plays it forward. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
He's through. And the finish! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's broke, and the shot! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's out on the left now. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Mkhitaryan taking his leave here, having got... Towering header! Oh, should have put that away.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Özbilis. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Repelled by the keeper. Away from immediate danger. Aimed long and direct. Özbilis. And he's going long. Boots it to safety. Forward it goes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here, because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And we rise now for the Danish national anthem. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And that gets things running. Ramau. Eriksson. And now they can launch a counter.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Tries lifting it over. That's been won straight back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end it'll have been forgotten.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Denmark disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The shot! Schick gets a good foot in there. Away from immediate danger. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Now it's Eriksson. It's a fabulous position. Clears it out of harm's way. Delaney gets it back. Eriksson could try cutting inside here. He's had a go! Goal! Denmark! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Denmark put themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Denmark got their goal at the end of the first half, and it's 1-0. And they've been given a corner. Oh, smart save. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Denmark come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be a throw-in. Forward it goes. Shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Cuts it out. Floats one over. And it's hoisted clear. Schöner. It's Schöner! And that's caused a worry or two.
Schöner usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to stroke it through. Got a sight of goal here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Gets into some space. Into the box. And that's been levered clear. Played out to the right. He's left his man.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Denmark are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just brushed off the ball there. Looks to clip it forward. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Delaney, aimed long and direct. Well read, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Aimed long and direct. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We stand for the national anthem of Poland. are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs 2 of the 3 central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen, he can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Yes, Lewandowski has a goal! Saved only by poor finishing. Zielinski. This is promising. Grosicki. And back to base. Lucas Piszczek. Grosicki. Now it's Grosicki. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Romania still to register a shot on target. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Grosicki. And it's Grosicki. Grosicki cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's there to hoof it away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little missed-time run.
Poland are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out of play for a goal kick. Kamil Glik brings it forward. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Torja lobs it in gently. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And the whistle goes for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Romania, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Brzezinski. Lewandowski is desperately calling for it out wide. He's gone for it! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Goes for it! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Good clearance and very necessary. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Boots it to safety, and the shot! That really should have hit the net.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Brzezinski. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Zielinski is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it over to the other flank.
Romania showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Brzezinski. And it's Torja. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tries to stroke it through. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Romania have to get it into the box and quickly. Ball is over the lines. Knocks it away. That's been levered clear. And that's it. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.